Guys, how's it going? Today we're talking tournaments. I'm going to show you a selection of gear that is a definite must when you're tournament fishing. So if you're new to tournament fishing, stay tuned and take a look, guys. I'll leave all the links below where you can get a bunch of this stuff. And good luck out there on the tournament season that's underway, right? So there's two types of tournaments. There is a weight tournament where you're catching fish, holding fish in the live well, and weighing them at a weigh station. There's also a catch, record, release, CCR, or CPR tournament. Catch, photo, release, catch, record, release, right? So obviously those catch, record, release tournaments, you're using a smartphone, either taking pictures, recording on a piece of paper, or an online app. Now, one thing, those online apps, they draw a lot of juice when you're uploading pictures and data. So you can go on Amazon, and there's these flashlights. They're lithium ion battery powered flashlights. Okay, why do you need a flashlight? You don't. But what they are is a cell phone charger, USB. So when you're not using your phone, you can keep your phone charged up. If you're snapping a lot of pictures, sending a lot of data, this will save you, right? Big time, guys, right? Very important, unbelievable. You'll see a lot of YouTubers use these flashlights to power their GoPros for their fishing videos. If you pay attention, watch, you'll see them. Very good. Amazon, that's where you'll find that guy. And with either tournament, you're going to want a good quality life jacket. You want to stay comfortable. Mustang makes some of the best life jackets, PFDs, ever, right? Like, unbelievable. A brand that you can trust, right? Mustang Survival. This is an auto deploy, right? If you go underneath the water, X amount of inches, it'll auto deploy. You'll have two bags come out your zippers here, and then one out your back, right? Just like a typical airline life jacket, blows out the sides across your back, right? This one here is a more expensive model. It also has the hand deploy, right? Manual and automatic, right? Green, she's good. Red, you need to change the CO2 cartridge in there. That's what blows off that air, right? So now when you're getting into weight tournaments, and even catch, record, release, I guess, the judge tournament ruler is number one. Gold standard is the judge. CNC laser engraved, right? That's why it is number one. Sturdy backing right here, so you can't bend that lip. Anywhere you go, you can always check your ruler to the tournament ruler, right? That's supplied at a tournament. If you're in a weight tournament, they will be using the judge. So if you just buy it, get it, you're good. This one here goes to 92 centimeters, 36 inches. Catch a 36-inch walleye, let me know. I want to see them. So the judge, must have, guys. That's what you should go with. It's accepted everywhere. Gold standard across the board. United States, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario. This is your guy, right? Then you're getting into weight, right? You want a good ruler. This here is Rapala tournament scale, right? Lip grip. You can also record 8 fish on there. Record the weights right on there. And then they go to these float balls. Here's ball number 1 for box number 1. Walleye are in there. You got a lip grip right here. Floating around, you can always see walleye number 1 was 5 pounds. And then you can record and upgrade as you go, right? Very important. Always go with a lip grip. Don't go with a gill hook, right? Good ruler, good scale, right? Then what you're going to want is fin weights, right? 2 ounce, 3 ounce fin weights, right? So what those are going to do, guys, if you have a walleye that's tipping a little bit, you put these fin weights on their fins, 3, 2 up front, 1 in the back, to keep them horizontal in your well. Lets them get rid of that pressured in their air bladder naturally, right? And if they can't get rid of it naturally, that's where precision guide needles comes in. 20 gauge or a 21 fizzing needles, right? 1.5 inch, 20 or 21. That's what you want. You want some good needles with you to fizz those walleye. If you're allowed fizzing, you gotta check your rules. Some places you're not allowed to fizz, but keep that in mind. Always read your rules. Then you are going to want a balance beam. What is a balance beam? Just what it says, right? You balance out your fish. You got 2 very close in ounces. You balance them out. These usually come standard with gill hooks. Remove them for lip grips, right? So when you're in rough water, your scale is going to move and bounce ounces, right? And sometimes tournaments are won by ounces. You have a bag of 5 walleye, that could win you a tournament. So if you're in rough water, your scale's bouncing, you're unsure between the fish that you just caught and the one in the live well on your savable box on your scale, right? So you pull them both out, lip grip them both, and see which one tips the scale. Balance beam, in a nutshell. G-juice, keeping fish alive, clotting any hooks or bleeding in and around the gills and stuff like that, right? G-juice is a great supplement to your live well, right? Check it out, look into it, amazing stuff. Then another one that a lot of guys don't talk about is these biodegradable sponges, right? These are about 2 inches, you cut them in half. All you want these sponges for is in your live well, floating across the top of your live well. Keeps your live well darker, keeps your fish calmer. That's the whole name of the game. You don't want them puking out any minnows, losing that weight, right? G-juice keeps them calm. Keep the live well dark. Now, the other thing that a lot of guys don't talk about is why you use these sponges is they're floating across the top. When you come into weigh at a weight tournament, a weighmaster is going to come on your boat. He's going to open up your live well. Now, everybody is human, and if you see a fish that's half sideways, you already have this assumption that that fish isn't the best. He may not be releasable. But by having sponges across the top, you're forcing that weighmaster to put his hand in there. And as soon as he bumps a fish, those fish are going to go a little bit crazy, do a couple loops. They're all aroused, ready to go. And when you move the sponges out of there so you can get the fish, everything's good to go, right? Small little trick. A lot of guys do the same thing with water bottles. Fill them up with a little bit of ice, keep your water cooler, holds more oxygen, and then the same thing. Weighmaster puts his hand through the water bottles, bumps the fish, away they go. Then you take them out, you put them in your tub to go and weigh, right? So that's one of those little tricks. Yeah, and then the other thing, I'll just open my live well here. Here is an oxygenator, right? If you are fishing a weight tournament, you're doing retention, right? Is an oxygenator right there, right? So with that G-juice, you are keeping your live well on recirculate, and you want a good concentration of oxygen in your well. Oxygenator, look that up, guys. That'll help you out and do that, right? Especially if you're in weight tournaments, you're coming into your weigh scale, your weigh building, right? You got all these boats in a line. What are they doing? Sitting there idling. Exhaust, exhaust, exhaust. Always have your live well on recirc, G-juice, oxygenator going. You're not polluting your live well, right? A lot of times the boats are very, very close together, and you're just sitting there, your boat's not moving, right? Exhaust is right out the back of the boat, same as your intake for your well. So always have it on recirc. But yeah, that's what I wanted to go through there today, guys, just to help you out in your tournament season and make sure you got all the gear that you need if you're new to tournament fishing. And yeah, good luck on the water and stay safe. Till next time, I'll see you on the water, guys.